Thanks for tuning into this video. Today we're going to be doing a high taper with the beard shape up and line up. So I'm going to start out by cutting the top down with the zero guard and the lever is fully closed. And I'm going with the grain. So with the grain means with the natural direction that the hair grows. And when I'm cutting down the top, I always like to make multiple passes just to make sure that I'm cutting it down to the true length. So after every few passes, I always go back with the comb and go back over it again. That's how you get a nice smooth cut. And as always, you want to be careful, especially around the crown area. You don't want to nick or gap anybody. So make sure you know which way the swirl grows in the top of the head. Next, I'm creating my bald guideline. And I just thought about this. So I want you guys to comment below in the comments. So do you guys prefer corded or cordless clippers? As you can see in these videos, I use both, but I want you guys to comment below and I want to hear your feedback. To me, they both have pros and cons, but I want to know what you guys think. So here, after I made my initial guideline with the lever fully open, I start back with the lever closed, and I'm going to slowly open it to blend to the top of that guideline. And I always keep a finger to stretch the skin, that way I get a really tight blend. And I just decided to go ahead and blend in that sideburn since I'm already right there. And I'm going to come back and touch it up. I just wanted to go ahead and be as efficient as possible. So pretty much the only guard that I'm using for this haircut is the zero guard. And since I cut the top down with the zero closed, this guideline is with the zero open, and that should blend directly into the top. And here I'm just smoothing everything down together. So next I have the lever closed, and I'm beginning to blend up into that zero open. So I started out with the zero open, closed, and now it's halfway. And notice that he has coarse hair, so that's why you see me making multiple passes. So if you see me tilt the clipper in different directions, I'm just trying to make sure that everything is cut even. And here you see me coming back with no guard. This is pretty much cleanup work. I'm trying to make sure that I don't have any dark spots and that the fade is nice and clean. Also, if you're new to this channel, and if you like what you see, or if you get something valuable out of this video, I ask that you hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Barber Style Directory. That's at Barber Style Directory. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Thomas Cut It. That's at ThomasCutit. Now here, I'm just applying some holding spray just to lock the hair in place while I'm fading the other sides of the head. In the back, sometimes with tapers, it just all depends on the hair type. Sometimes with tapers, it's nice and quick, but in this situation, so he wears a do-rag, so you can kind of see in the middle, right where the occipital bone is, the hair kind of grows in a weird way. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more blending in that area. But other than that, the steps are exactly the same. And the good thing about a neck taper, you have a lot more space to blend in. Now, as you can see on the back of his neck, he has a little irritation on the left side of his neck, but that's just because he has an over curly hair texture, and that's just one thing that you can't avoid, especially if you have this hair type. Ingrown hairs, it's almost inevitable, to be honest. You can use certain products to try to mitigate as many, but you're always going to have this issue if you have over curly hair, because the hair just tends to grow back into the skin. So this area right here is where I'm talking about, where his do-rag kind of makes the hair grow in a weird pattern. So I always like to start out with the lever open, and if that's not cutting enough hair, then you can gradually close the lever like I just did. Just be mindful not to take the taper up too high. Even though this is already relatively a high taper, you don't want the taper to go up into the middle of his head. Okay, and on the right side, I sped the steps up just a little bit because it's the same exact process, but hopefully you can still follow along. I know this is a very popular haircut, so if you're new to barbering, I suggest you pull up this video, find someone that will let you cut this style on them, and just go step by step and pause and rewind as needed. Because I'm telling you, if you follow the same principles and steps in every haircut, you will get consistent results. Oh, and another thing about fading, just in general, one side of the head will always blend easier than another. I kid you not, it always happens. One side is always easier to blend. Now his beard is very tightly coiled. That's why you don't see me aggressively picking it. I'm just kind of letting the pick fall in the hair and just lightly picking out. Like I said, he has a very over curly hair texture. And then here, so when I shape his beard, normally I would have the lever halfway closed or fully closed, but just since his hair texture is so tight, I didn't want to take out too much, so I'm just lightly cleaning it up with the lever fully open. The only time I pretty much closed it is when I was doing this part, up under the beard. So if you feel like you're gonna take too much hair off, start with the lever open. With this neckline up, you can see that he already has a high arch around his ear, so I'm not going to exaggerate it too much. He's also very particular about his beard, so that's why we want to keep everything as wide as possible. And don't worry right now, when I'm edging it up with the trimmer, it's not going to look sharp, but once I come back with the razor, it's going to look a lot sharper. Here we're just proceeding on with the lineup. As always, we're going to keep everything as natural as possible. Now we're moving on to the razor line. Also, another thing with his hair texture, you can't make too many passes, especially on his beard, just due to his skin is very sensitive. If you got value out of this video, once again, I ask that you hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. Let me know what you guys think of the haircut in the comments. Also comment what other type of videos you guys want to see. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the next video.